Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to airbrushing texture tools. Things that are around your house that you can use to create textures in your artwork. I know it's really frustrating when you're a beginner into airbrushing. You think that everything is just done with the airbrush and you have to paint all these fancy textures, but you don't. You can use every tool in your box to create your artwork. So I'm going to go through some bits that I've used in the past, talk you through what these items will give you on texture side of things when you spray with them. So first off, if you're wanting to paint clouds and things like that with them soft fluffy edges, insides of pillows are good. The actual wadding out of a pillow, you can stretch this and spray through the gaps and it creates that really soft, like cloud-like type texture. So that's a nice easy one to pick up, bit of that out of a pillow. You can create another soft edge with paper towel, kitchen towel, tear some kitchen towel and you can create a nice soft textured edge that way. You can also do that with paper. This one's a good with card as well when you're doing portraits and you're getting the fine creases in skins and things like that. You can use torn pieces of paper and card and it gives you that textured edge across the top. So that's another cheap, easy option. I've got some actual textured material. These are placemats that I found when I was out and about, and they're like a plastic, but they've got like a really good texture in these. I use these on the Iron Man for the weathered away look with rust, so that's a really good one to have. You can do the similar sort of textures with Scotch-Brites. You can tear Scotch-Brites apart and you get that broken edge like that. To create speckles, if you wanted to create like sort of like a stone effect and you wanted to put some like real fine dot textures, you can do it with the airbrush. If you press the trigger down and just pull back on the paint, just keep pulling back on the paint like that, so the paint builds up around the nozzle and then blast with the air, it speckles it out. Or you can dab a toothbrush in the paint that you are using and then just flick the paint across to your panel. That is an easier option to do, is flick it like that across and you'll get the speckled effect like on the stone. You can use timber dowels, get some pencil like timber, the dowels, sharpen these up and you can use these for scratch back. It's a nice way of scratching back, gives you a nice sort of softer edge instead of a real sharp one, because the timber edge is quite soft. So you can use timber. You can use scalpels. Now you've got your normal sort of swan mortar 10A blade scalpel for a real sharp edge. You can use scalpel heads like that with the rounded heads, the slanted points, the real sharp points. And then you can get the little etching tools like this, where you can scratch back as well. So you can use them. To create hair textures, if you want a good thing to create hair textures, if you want to get them real fine, sharp lines, I always use wire, undo wire, unravel it, and then you can bend the wire to the shape of the hair text that you're doing on the piece of paper, spray across it, move it out of the way and you get them real sharp lines. So wire is a real good one for hair textures. When it comes to erasers, you've got your electric erasers like this one here, battery operated one. I've got another one here which is another battery operated one. I've got retractable pencil erasers like this. I've also got the pencil ones, and you've got your normal soft and hard erasers like that. If you wanted to create like the denim textures, I've done that on the channel on the bike frame, you can use pieces of material to put a wet bed of paint down, lay your material on, pull it away, and you'll get them textures across. We've got some of the rubber matting, which is this one here. This one's really good for carbon fibre. So if you do a black base coat on your panel, you will lay this on the top, masking tape pin it on each corner, and then spray a silver through and then move the actual squares just slightly off center, and then spray again, and that creates a really good carbon fibre effect. So that's a nice cheap one as well. You can use cling film for marble effects, where you will do a black base coat, drop some water base silver down wet on the panel, lay your cling film over the top, press it down, and then when you pull it away you get the marble effect with cling film. So nice, cheap and easy things that are around your house, guys. You've just got to look outside the box and think outside the box when it comes to textures. Just look at things when you're out, things that you can spray over, pull apart to create these textures. So I hope that's helped. These are the ones that I mainly use that always come in handy with the artwork, and these are my sort of go-to ones when I'm doing pieces. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe, press that notification, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.